And we are
Oh,
live.
live.
Welcome to Counterculture Sports. I'm your host, K9, with my co host, Cipo.
We are here.
Let's get it. Yo,
Yo,
what's going on?
we here, bro. What's chilling?
We got live comments already. If you haven't noticed, you can go on YouTube, which we are live on right now, and comment, and we can post your comments live on the page. Show some love. This is Counterculture Sports. I'm K9, obviously. That's Cipo, and I'm rocking a quarter zip, bro. What you think about that?
Shit, looking fancy.
Thanks, man. They're in style. I'm hip now. I'm with the young crowd. Things have
Oh, shit.
changed. I guess they're in style, man. The quarter zips. I seen a TikTok and people were talking about the quarter zips are in style, bro. So I had to jump on the train, man.
Hell no.
Copville OG, Izzo was right. Izzo told me to get a quarter zip, and I'm wearing one. Now, usually when I say quarter zip, I'm thinking of like a quarter, 7 grams.
That my
Hey, Sipo, how was your week off, dude? That boy's living the life. He's had 2 weeks off of work, bro. What's it like?
still enjoying it all. Crazy game yesterday.
Oh,
You had a
oh,
crazy game.
we did. We have a couple of things we gotta talk about first. So here, let me pull it up.
Hit it. Oh
so
yeah,
this
I did hear about that.
so this morning, for those that don't know, the Anthony Joshua car crash. Now, very bad car wreck, obviously, as you can see from the picture. Anthony Joshua is still alive, but two of the people that were in the car with him, I had their names written down. I don't know what I did with it. It was two really hard names to pronounce, though.
No, I
But
believe one was his trainer.
yeah, one was his trainer, and I think the other one was like his nutritionist or something like that.
Right.
I probably should have better details, but I don't. But those two guys passed away. I think they were in the front seat. From what I've seen in the picture, though, Anthony Joshua was in the back seat with somebody else, and the people. So Anthony Joshua and somebody else survived. So two people died, two people survived. Um, it happened in Nigeria. Anthony
Right.
Joshua was going to visit his parents in his
Well, that's
hometown
where. Yeah,
in
that's where he's
Nigeria.
from.
Um, obviously, RIP to the two guys that passed away. I mean, that's obviously terrible to
Yes,
hear
sir.
and to
Rest in
learn
peace to
about.
them.
But it's just crazy because I actually signed up for Netflix. I think it's been like 2 weeks now, and we didn't cover this on the show. But Anthony Joshua fought Jake Paul, and
Yeah, it's
I
been 9 days.
thank you, Sibo. It's been 9 days, and I actually signed up for Netflix just to watch this fight. Kind of felt like a dumbass doing it because every Jake Paul fight that I've watched,
Rigged.
they've seemed pretty rigged. But I was like, you know what? This is Anthony Joshua. I have a feeling that for some reason this guy isn't just gonna let Jake Paul dance with him. So
He broke his jaw.
yeah, I signed up for the Netflix. I watched the fight, and to my surprise, Anthony Joshua was throwing them hands, bro.
Well, I
And
think he caught him with that surprise hit, and he said, "All right." Jake Paul, that one hit, he tried to lay Joshua out.
yeah, Jake Paul did
He
connect
hit
with
it
a
with
nice
he
that with
did
that
hit him with
overhand right.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's Jake Paul's signature punch is that overhand
Oh,
right.
bro. So once Joshua felt okay, he's like he really tried to do me.
Yeah, so the first 4 rounds, it seemed like Joshua was kind of dancing with him,
Oh yeah.
not really
Well, yeah.
trying to hurt
He
him.
didn't want. Yeah, but when he got hit with that punch,
Yes.
he said, "Okay, now forget all that." He went
Yes.
for that. He went for the kill.
And from what I've seen and heard in Joshua's contract,
Right.
he was getting paid like 90 million for this
Oh
fight.
yeah. Most
But
of it went to taxes.
yes, a lot of it went to taxes, but I guess there was something in the contract that said if he does knock out Jake Paul, he has to forfeit, I think, like over 40% of his purse.
What?
Yeah.
No, I never seen that contract.
Yeah, so by the time Joshua made like 90 million off the fight. By the time it was all said and done, he walked away with like 40 million.
Right.
So I mean
Right.
$40 million, like boohoo you. But he had to forfeit a lot of that money because he said, "Screw it, I'm knocking out Jake Paul. He wants to hit me, I'm gonna knock his ass out."
Well,
So
well, like he said, hey man, we're just gonna put on a show, you know.
right,
But
and
I'm
in the 5th
telling you,
round,
that
he
guy,
caught him with that right, and
he said, forget that.
Jake Paul had to get what was it? Double jaw surgery? Like he broke his jaw in
Yeah.
like 2 different spots, something like that.
Uh, right.
See,
You know that's
I wasn't prepared with the details honestly for this because I honestly didn't even think like Jake Paul was worthy of counterculture sports. But after the whole car wreck thing this morning, I just definitely felt like it was one of the things to talk about and acknowledge. Anthony Joshua apparently has been sent home from the hospital. He's fine. Like I said with the other guy he was sitting next to, but the other 2 guys tragically passed away. So RIP to them. I mean, that sucks, man. I mean, they apparently
yeah,
hit like a parked car too.
yeah. Because I guess the tire had blown out.
Okay.
They had a tire blowout, and then they ran into a parked car.
I think this just goes to show you too, and I mean, we kind of get reminded of this all the time that
It's
like
short.
life is short for one, two, anything could happen any day, and three,
Anybody?
and three is bad things happen to people at the top of the world.
Oh fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Anthony Joshua just made $40 million off of knocking Jake Paul out, and now he's having to deal losing
Even
2 of his best friends. I mean, it's
yeah.
terrible.
Even before that, he was a heavyweight champ,
Yeah.
undisputed, wasn't he?
I'll be honest with you. I always thought here, let me before I kind of rip on the dude, let's take down the picture of him suffering. Um Carlos, yo, VP's in the chat. What is good, bro? Thank you for tuning into the show. We're gonna get more positive. We just had to cover this because it's pretty big news that came out. I think Anthony Joshua has been an overrated heavyweight boxer of this
Generation.
generation. I think he's probably maybe the most overrated.
Well,
I
yeah, I
mean,
don't think there's as many as good fighters in the
exactly.
heavyweight division.
Exactly. If Anthony Joshua boxed in the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s,
Nah, he
50s,
ain't
maybe
making
even
it.
early 2000s, I don't even think the guy would have a name. But
Nah, he
because of
won't.
the weak heavyweight division, I think that's mess with the bowl. I think Tyson Fury, uh, Alexander
Overrated.
Usyk.
Nah,
Whoa.
Usyk is that boy.
Well, yeah, Usyk is the best of our generation for
No
heavyweight,
hands down.
hands down. I think Tyson Fury's second. I don't even know. Maybe Klitschko would be third.
Yeah,
I mean, we haven't. That's one thing that has sucked about our lifetime, Sipo.
we haven't had
Before
real
we were
good.
born, heavyweight boxing was just phenomenal. It was the best thing ever. You had Tyson, you had Riddick
Well,
Bowe,
we had all the
Holyfield, Foreman, Lennox Lewis, Ali, Frazier. I mean, just go through all the years. And since me and you have been alive and heavyweight boxing has been around, it hasn't really been much. The Klitschko's,
right.
Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, which was, give or take, but MGB comments live. Never go to bed angry with anyone because you just never know.
You're damn right.
You're right about that, MGB. You know what? And I, dude, I literally pray every night before I go to bed. I have the same prayer I say, and I make my son say it too. Like, you just pray, like, thank you for waking up. I pray that I wake up the next day. Thank you for letting me be alive today because you do never know, unfortunately. It's just life, man.
Yeah, for real,
It's
man.
crazy. Let's get positive though. Let's turn it up a notch. I'm ready to talk about some college football.
Talk about them damn Buckeyes kicking them Hurricanes ass.
I'm rocking the quarter zip. I got a quarter zip and I'm rocking it with Ibis. Let's go. Updated college football bracket.
Hell of a week right here.
Hell of a week. So let's go over what happened. We had Oregon whoop JMU's ass. I mean, JMU did cover for all of our gamblers out there, but yeah, they got their ass whooped. You had Alabama, Oklahoma. Alabama ended up beating Oklahoma. Great second half by Alabama.
Hell yeah, man.
Next game we had Tulane, Ole Miss. Ole Miss just murdered Tulane. Sorry, MGB. I know you're a Tulane guy. Ole Miss without Lane Kiffin still, played really well. And then obviously my Miami Hurricanes beat Texas A&M in a big upset. Wind was howling up to gusts up to 40 miles per hour.
Great defensive game.
MGB, Jimmy Young, Ernie Shavers, and old Ken Norton would rip today's heavyweight chumps clean out.
Oh,
MGB, I honestly agree with you. I think most of the heavyweights from even, especially those guys, the only person I think that could stand there's two guys I think that could stand a chance with some of the old time heavyweight guys. One is Tyson Fury, and because of Tyson Fury's, I guess the word is characteristics. He's 6'9". He's herky jerky. He's got a nice jab. And that's
good
tough.
footwork.
That's tough. He's a dog. And then Usyk. I think Usyk could probably stand toe to toe with a lot of guys from back in the day, and I think Usyk is kind of slept on because he's in today's heavyweight.
Oh hell no, he
division.
dominated it. He ain't
Who?
slept on. You check.
No, but I feel like people that
real boxing fans know that you check is he's probably the best of the generation.
And I agree, but the problem is that he can't really prove how good he is because there isn't necessarily somebody out there. Like Ali beat Frazier, and Riddick Bowe beat Holyfield. So like they were going up against guys that were generational. I mean, Tyson Fury, he's beat Tyson Fury twice, and I think Tyson Fury's a generational guy. But I mean, it's hard to he doesn't have the wins like these guys from the old days have. Back to the college.
My respect.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously got mine too. I mean, I love him. I think I love him and Fury, honestly, but I wasn't expecting him to beat Fury so bad.
Oh, bro, he dominated him.
He did. Well, it's funny Alan's back. It's funny we're talking about boxing with the picture up, but that first fight with Fury and Usyk, Fury was whooping his ass until like round 6, round 7, and Usyk just came out of nowhere and started clocking his ass. And then the second fight, Fury just didn't stand a chance. I'm going to agree, guys. Joshua couldn't hold the spit bucket of greats like Holyfield, Bowe, Lennox, Yeah, hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. Like I said, I think Tyson Fury could give some of these guys a fight, and I think Usyk could give some of these guys a fight. Other than that, no. I don't think anybody else in that division could. And shout out Riddick Bowe, man. He's really good friends with my dad. I've met him like 4 or 5 times. MGB, I just lived by Tulane. I went to the University of Arizona. Bear down. Bear down. Let's go.
Damn.
We got another live comment from Liz. Hey, all. Go Dogs. All right, let's get back into the college football playoff. So the first game is going to be Wednesday night, 7:30. My Miami Hurricanes are going up against Ohio State. Actually, let me look at the spread because the spread has been moving around a lot. When it first came out, Miami was getting 9.5 points, and
Hmm.
I heard people were hammering that. So the last time I checked, I think it went down to 8. But I'm pulling up my Hard Rock app right now. So let's go to college football playoff, and here we go. It is back up to 9.5. Miami's getting 9.5 against Ohio State Wednesday, 7:30, New Year's Eve. We got an over under of 40.5. Cipo, what are you thinking about this game?
Well, if I'm a better, I'm taking the points with Miami.
Oh, it says more people watch when I'm in the chat. Well, then okay, stay in the chat, dude. So you're taking the points with Miami, but
I
what
know
you think
my
Miami
Ohio
has a?
State's. Do they have a chance? Yeah, everybody has a chance, but I don't think they're. I don't believe they could be Ohio State. They're just full of first round talent. They got a lot of. They got a lot of players.
I think Ohio State's overrated.
You
I
really do.
do. I think Ohio State has a really good defense. I think their offense is overrated. I mean, I know they have Jeremiah Smith, who's probably the best receiver in college football, but I think Ohio State is super overrated. They didn't really look. I mean, who did they
Hmm.
beat this year? I mean, Michigan. I'm sorry. They don't really have the wins to prove it to me. I just don't think they're that dominant of a team. I think
Right.
Miami has, and I know it's going to sound biased because I'm a Miami fan, so I'm gonna start popping my pecs, but I think Miami has a shot. I seen a comment that caught my eye. I'm sorry. The image is very low quality. It's all pixelated. Well, dude, bear with us, man. Can't read shit. Picture is blurry. Dude, come on, y'all. I'm hoping Miami wins just
Yeah,
like OSU.
they did get the.
I finally learned how to get pictures on the podcast, and now y'all are hating on the pictures, man. Come on now.
We can't even read the damn team name.
He hates being the heel. I am the heel of this show. Sipo is the face, the good guy, in other words. For this is wrestling terms for people that don't watch wrestling. He is the face, he is the hero. I am the heel, I am the villain. That's how this show helps itself.
We appreciate the help, Alan.
Sorry, K9, first try, I'll give you a pass. Thank you, Liz. Now I can sleep at night. I think Miami has a shot to win this game. I know it sounds biased, but I don't. I mean, if I'm betting on this, I think Miami plus 9.5 is a really good bet. Miami has a really good defense. I think we proved that against A&M. I know it was really windy. We have probably the best pass rush in college football. Reuben Bain is going to be a top 5 pick, probably the best pass rusher in all of college football. We got Isidore on the other end. I mean, we're stacked at linebacker. Our secondary isn't the greatest. I know Ohio State's defense is good too, but defensively, I think we're almost maybe Ohio State has a little bit more of the hedge when it comes to the defense. Honestly, though, when it comes offensively, if Carson Beck can get things together and complete some passes and they let him air out the ball, I mean, you see what Malachi Tony can do. If you
Oh,
punt
he's
him the
great.
ball, I mean, they're giving it to Malachi almost every play, whether it's a punt return, they're letting him run the ball. They've had him at quarterback, they have him at receiver. The kid's 18 years old. I
Because
mean,
he's
he
special with
just
the
turned
ball.
18. This guy is the next Tyreek Hill, for those that don't know. Malachi Tony is the next Tyreek Hill. So whatever you do, whatever you're doing New Year's Eve, whether you're partying, doing drugs, drinking, blah, 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 if you're watching this game, watch for Malachi Tony because I'm telling you, he is going to be great. And he already is. All right, let's get to some comments. Alan says,
Shit.
Sipo carries the show.
We appreciate it.
Where's VP says, what is that, magnifying glass? Liz says, would hate to interrupt your sleep. Ooh, wow. BB's laughing. Alan says, "Tell him, Liz. He's always crying." I'm an emotional guy. Okay, that's part of the reason I'm a heel. I'm emotional. Alan and Be Nice. He's amazing. Yo, Liz has my back, dude. Thank you, Liz.
Whoa.
Whoa. That's how we read it, and that's how it's said.
That's how it's
Whoa.
said. That's how it's said.
Liz loves K9. Haha. All right. Let's get into the other game. So I'm going to Miami to win. Take the points, Miami, baby.
What's the next big game?
Next game, New Year's Day. The first day of the year. New year, new me. Everything is changing. All my bad habits are going out the window. Everything new that is good is going to start happening. Liz says, any cousin of Mike is a cousin of mine. LOL. Be careful about that, Liz, because we have some cousins that you might not want to have. Copville. Yes, Mike from Copville is my cousin, my first cousin. I love him. All right. New Year's Day, 12 o'clock, noon, Eastern. We have number 5, Oregon, against number 4, Texas Tech. And here's the thing. Oregon is favored by 2.5.
Damn.
And they're the 5 seed. Tech is the 4 seed. Cipo, what are you thinking?
I think that's a hell of a game right there.
I think this might end up being the best game, too. I agree.
Yeah, me too.
Alan says it all ends at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, December 31st.
We all know that's true.
Yeah, it all ends.
But
yeah, honestly,
I
don't know. Go ahead,
if I had to pick, I think Oregon's going to win.
I do too. I think Oregon.
I have a feeling they got to win.
Yeah,
they're going to win.
I'll be honest with you. I think Oregon can win the whole thing. And if I had to pick a team right now to win the college football playoff, it might be Oregon.
Yeah.
It would either probably be Indiana,
or
Georgia,
Oregon.
or Oregon. I think Oregon probably has somewhat of the easiest route. I think playing Texas Tech might be the easiest game out of these 4. No offense to Texas Tech and their fans, but I really don't want to see Bama. I really don't want to see Indiana. I really don't want to see. I guess Ole Miss is kind of shaky. I really don't want to see Georgia, though. Ohio State and Miami, I think, are 2 really good teams, though, too. So I think Tech is probably the weakest out of the remaining 8. So I think that's a good game for Oregon to win. And Oregon can score points. I mean, they're a good all-around team. I like their coach, Lanning. I think they have every right to be favored in this game.
They got a great quarterback.
They do. And he's projected to be a first-round pick as well.
Yeah.
Cipo always has a fresh white tee on, the cottonette, bro.
Yeah, man. Got to keep a couple of them.
Liz said Indiana has had an easy schedule. I mean, they beat Ohio State. I mean, Alan says K9 played disc golf. I did play my first couple. I know.
Whoa.
I did play a little disc golf. I know.
Are we going to start talking some disc golf on this channel?
No, I wasn't that big of a fan of it. Alan won.
I knew he would.
All right, K9, take everything back I said about you. Georgia all the way. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, I definitely think Georgia can win it. I mean, Georgia's got a shot every year. They have the pound for pound best team every year. They have the best recruits. Georgia's the new Alabama. So
I don't know about the new Alabama.
Whoa.
Ohio State's been getting a lot of the recruits too.
Yeah, I mean, Ohio State won the national championship last year, so I mean, I gotta put some respect on them, but I don't know. Liz loves Stockton. He is good. All right, so we're both going with Oregon.
I'm going with Oregon on that game.
All right, next game, we got New Year's Day at 4 o'clock Eastern. Number 9, Alabama, playing against Indiana Alabama's getting 6.5. Wow.
That's a lot of points.
It is. I'll start with this one. I think
I think
Indiana wins
Alabama.
this game, but I think Alabama could definitely cover the 6.5.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot closer than we think.
Alan says he loves Stockton too. I'm gonna see if I can.
Hell, I don't know. I think Alabama can win. They got the talent.
I think
They were
Alabama
down.
could
They
win
were
this
down
game.
21 points to Oklahoma.
I think Alabama can win this game too. They're a really good team. I mean, they're Alabama, but
But man, I don't know. I think
Fernando
Mendoza.
Mendoza. I mean, he's the
I think
picture in the cover of our podcast tonight. I think I can. Let me see if I can get it.
I
Yeah, here
think
it
he's
is.
going to be maybe the first overall pick this year.
Oh, he's 100% gonna be the number 1 pick. It's playoff time. Fernando Mendoza, for those that don't know, won the Heisman this year. He is from Miami. He wanted to play for Miami, but Miami wanted to play Carson Beck and get Carson Beck instead. Imagine if he ended up going to
Oh
Miami.
man,
I mean, because he is so much better than Carson Beck. I mean, this
you
guy,
see it. You
I'll be
see
honest
it.
with you, dude. I really didn't watch much Indiana football this year. I mean,
Right.
it's not like a team that I would normally watch. I live in Florida. Most of the games I watch are going to be obviously Miami. They're my team. Florida, Florida State. A lot of ACC teams. I always tune into Georgia, Bama type games. But SEC, I love watching SEC football. But um, I just don't know that Indiana's ready for the SEC. That's true. I was just still talking about college
I
of
don't
that.
know.
Yeah, dude, it's
They
a
did.
college
They
football playoff, bro. What do you mean?
Indiana did beat Ohio State.
They did. Ohio State's not in the SEC, but listen, when you watch certain players and in certain sports, some guys just pop out to you that have that it factor. And
Right.
it's kind of like in sales. Like in sales, when I worked in sales for a little while, and when it comes to working in sales, some people just have that it factor. And they're just really good salespeople because they have the it factor. Now, when I watched the College World Series, the guy that's going to be the number 1 pick in the MLB draft, Rocco
Right.
something, he goes to UCLA. He's a shortstop. Guy looks amazing. He just had the it factor to me. I'm watching this guy and I'm like, dude, this guy's going to be great. There's a chance he could play in the MLB as a rookie. Like,
Next year.
yes. I'm like, that guy is this good. When I watched that Indiana Ohio State game, when I watched from Fernando Mendoza play, I said, wow, this guy has the it factor. This guy's got the size. He's got the height. He's got the wheels. He's got the arm. This guy's going
When
to
you
be good in the
finally tuned
NFL.
in.
This guy's going to be very good in the NFL.
Oh yeah, yes. Just as long as the Jets don't get him. But right
Well,
now, it looks like the Raiders got the
it does
first
look like
overall
the
pick.
Raiders are going to get him.
I think Tom Brady, him, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, dude, if Tom Brady, yeah, that'd be because he kind of has that Tom Brady build too.
Yeah,
Tall,
but not slinky.
yeah. All right. So we're gonna go Indiana wins, but Alabama plus 6.5, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Last game, New Year's Day, 8 o'clock at night. We have Ole Miss against number 3 Georgia. Ole Miss is number 6. For those that can't tell on the picture, sorry. Ole Miss is getting 6. Ole Miss is getting 6.5 against Georgia. Georgia's favored by 6.5.
Damn.
I like Georgia.
They're giving a lot of points.
It is a lot of points. If I was gonna
I
bet on
think
this, I
Georgia.
would take Georgia money line, but the 6.5, I don't know. I don't know if Ole Miss is ready for Georgia, man.
All right. Well, so you think they'll cover that 6.5 then?
I guess if I had to pick with the spread, yeah, I'd take Georgia.
So
I'd
you're
take
taking
Georgia.
Georgia.
I'm taking Georgia. What about you?
I'm on the same boat as you, man. I'm on that teeter totter. Give me fuck it. Give me the points and the Georgia win.
Okay. All right, that was the college football playoff talk. What is popping up on my screen? Something about Peppa Pig. New season's out on Netflix.
Oh,
Thanks for
hell
letting me
yeah.
know.
The kids would love to know that.
I just paid for Paramount Plus, dude. He's watching it on that. I'm sure everybody can hear my son in the background going nuts. He's playing with his toys. It is what it is, though. If we ever started
Right.
making money on this podcast, think big changes can happen. We can have better backgrounds and more professional cameras and better
Hell yeah.
outfits and
Better
better
outfits.
quality stuff, but we haven't made $1 on anything yet. So this is what it is. I don't know if counterculture is making money off us. I haven't been told that. Maybe they are. I haven't been. I don't know anything though. What if they are, dude? What if like Tyler and Mike are just like raking in money because of us? People are like, dude, we love counterculture sports. It's the best sports podcast we've ever watched. Here's $1,000. I doubt it. We have like pixelated pictures and shit. Oh my gosh, dude. Fucking disaster. All right, let's recap week 17 in NFL. We'll break down the game tonight and then give our game picks, and I guess that's it. Unless you have anything else you want to bring up before we get into that.
Well,
Alan says you never know.
you never know. Yeah.
Robbing you. MGB, it's not too pixelated. That dude that dude needs to stay off the weed. The funny thing is, Alan probably did just hit like a dab or something. Cipo got that back pay coming. Damn.
Words.
All right, let's recap the week.
So, did you see that my prediction came true from earlier in the year?
It did.
It hit.
For those that don't know,
And you were laughed at me, bro.
I was laughing in your face
You
and
laughed
calling you.
at me.
You
You said I was high on the weed.
dude.
What was I smoking or something?
I'm going to man up and admit when I was wrong.
Give it to
New year,
give it to the
new
people.
me. So I'm going to start now. Cipo, I was wrong. When we first started this podcast before the NFL season started, somehow we're still doing this podcast. I don't know how, but anyways, Cipo predicted and projected that the New England Patriots would win their division. I thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
I thought he was high. I thought he was on drugs, which all might have been true, but his prediction came true. And when he made that prediction, I was like, dude, come on. The New England Patriots, they have a new coach, the young quarterback. I'm like, there's no way they're going to beat out the Bills for this division. You're going up against the MVP and Josh Allen, Sean McDermott, the Buffalo Bills, James Cook.
That was a crazy call, bro.
And as of last night, Cipo was right, man. New England ended up winning the division.
And I also called that the Bills were going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, you did. And
Remember
as of right now, the Bills are still in. I think they can still choke it away, though. Whoa. Robert needs to smoke. Liz says, y'all have a good night. Liz, where the hell are you going? It's only 7:30. We're only halfway through the show. Where are you going? Alan says he was wrong, Cipo. I did. MGB, Miami has a chance if good Beck shows up. If bad Beck shows up, no chance. I agree. And I stated that. If Beck shows up, we definitely have a shot.
I don't think he's showing up.
VP, the Super Bowl looks wide open this year. I agree on that.
That's why the Bears and the Eagles has their best chance.
I mean, Buffalo losing and Josh Allen missing that wide open throw yesterday,
right,
kind of changed everything that I had going, what I was thinking in my head, because if Buffalo wins that game, they still have a shot to win the division, 1. And 2.
Yeah, but the Patriots still had a firm hold on it, and all they had to do was beat the Dolphins next week.
Yeah, and I understand that, but I mean, they still would have been in contention of getting it. And dude, I feel like the Buffalo Bills, like if it's not this year, then when is it? Like their kryptonite has been Patrick Mahomes, right?
The
And I've said
Ravens,
this before.
Pat.
Yeah, well, I mean, really, Pat Mahomes, and
Yeah.
I've compared this to Michael Jordan. I've compared Mahomes to Michael Jordan when Michael Jordan would go up against Patrick Ewing and Charles Barkley and Karl Malone, and he these other teams were so good, and these are championship caliber teams, and if they weren't going up against Michael Jordan, all these
They would
guys
be
would have
champions.
rings. All of them would have rings, and it's kind of the same thing with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. They've had championship caliber teams. They've had great teams. Josh Allen was an MVP,
Right.
but they just couldn't beat the Chiefs because Chiefs and Mahomes were Jordan and the Bulls in the 90s. Now, obviously, Mahomes tore his ACL. The Chiefs aren't even going to be in the playoffs. There is no excuse now for Buffalo, and yet it seems like they just can't get it together even now when the kryptonite is gone. Like, Superman, take off. Now, they still might make the playoffs, and they still have a shot. But, dude, if not this year for Buffalo, then when? Because they can't beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. Alan says, I'm calling Nikki's. Nikki's Pizza?
Ooh.
F it.
Ooh.
Cheese only.
Mm.
The Chiefs suck now.
I agree.
They're
Nikki
moving to
says
Kansas. Yeah, I heard that. The Chiefs are moving. I thought the Chiefs were moving to Missouri, though, from Kansas. I might have it backwards.
the Chiefs are moving.
Yeah, they're moving.
That's breaking news to me.
Oh, my dog Carrie from Armani's. I know I might sound crazy, but I really think it will be the 40-year anniversary, Chicago and New England. Carrie, I don't think that's too hot of a take, brother. I like it. I think the Bears proved last night that they can hang and that they could make the Super Bowl. I mean, playoff time, anything could happen. The Bears clinched their division. Now, I didn't predict that like you did with the New England Patriots to win their division,
No, you
but
didn't.
no. And dude, I mean, the Bears, their defense was terrible, obviously, last night. But it came down to the last play. I thought Caleb was going to make the throw,
Right.
and he didn't. He had the
Bro,
pass
that
rush in
was
his.
a great. That's probably one of the game of the year right there.
I
It's
think
got
it
to be
was.
on.
I think
It's
it
got to
was
be on
game
the
of the year.
list. Well, the
We gotta get
Rams
to
and
some.
Seahawks
Nicole says, "Hey guys, Nicole, where the hell have you been?
missed
Gosh,
all of the.
she's
Missed
here
all of it.
now, though. I know, but she's here
That's
now."
all that matters.
Alan says, "Bro,
Allen's happy
Carlos,
now.
have the Bills thought about firing their coach at all? I don't know if the Bills have, but I have. I think if they get
Nah,
destroyed in
they,
the first
they
round of the
ain't gonna.
playoffs, get rid of McDermott. I'm sorry.
Nah, they can't.
That dude's won no big games, bro. I'm sick and tired of Sean McDermott. You don't know what the hell he's doing.
Man, look, bro. The damn Bills haven't. Before McDermott, they were not in the playoffs for like 14 years.
Alan says the Bills
Now
love
they
McDermott.
made the playoffs every year since he's gotten in there, except maybe 1 year.
MGB says Indiana's gonna stomp. I feel like he's like watching the podcast behind time right now. Nicole says, sorry, I'm working on edits. Nicole, you're fine. I'm just glad you're here. VP says last night was definitely the game of the year. It was. Listen, and here's just the funny thing. I was teasing Cipo, or I was teasing it to Cipo before we started the podcast. Dude, I
Right.
fell asleep. There was like 9-10 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and I am a diehard Bears fan. And dude,
That's crazy.
I was just so tired. I was stressed out. I have a lot going on in my life. I pass out. I wake up, and there's 40 seconds left on the clock, and I see the Bears are driving down the field, and we're down by like 4. I'm like, dude, no way. Like, God woke me up to experience this. So the first play I see is the hook and ladder with Swift and Loveland. They get down to
Right.
like the 5. I'm like, dude, oh my God, clock's running. Gets down to like 5 seconds or whatever. And it comes down the last play, and I'm like, dude, I can't believe God woke me up for this to experience this. I honestly didn't know if I was dreaming because I've had times where I fall asleep, like during fantasy football season, and in my dream, this is fucked up, dude. I can't believe I dream about this shit. But in my dream, I check my fantasy football score and I won. And
Right.
I'll go, hell yeah, I won. And then I go back to sleep. But it was just a dream. Like, it wasn't real life. So then I wake up for real at 4:30 for work. And I'm like, was that a dream or did I really win fantasy football? And I look and I got like blown out. Like my dude didn't score a point in the second half. And I'm like, fuck. But so I didn't really know what was going on. Like, is this real or not? But by the time I realized it was real, I mean, that last play, Caleb snaps the ball. And everybody, dude, I had people coming up to me in Walmart because I wore my Bears shirt to Walmart today. They're like, oh, if Caleb would have thrown it to Moore, he was wide open. I'm like, dude, did y'all not see the play? Like the second he snapped the ball, they were in his face. He had to roll out to the left, not the right. DJ Moore was in the corner right end of the end zone, dude. I mean, what do you want him to do? Like, I think Caleb is proving, though, that he is a franchise quarterback. He was
I was
well
just
deserved to
about
be.
to.
And I had everybody, I swear, in this town and everyone I know hate on me because I was the biggest Caleb Williams dick rider ever. Like I'm not
Yeah.
afraid to say it. I got his USC jersey over here. I said Caleb Williams is gonna be one of the best quarterbacks ever. Now
You
that
said
was
he's going to be the greatest Bear quarterback.
I did, and I think he's proven that he's going to be. I
They
mean,
need y'all ain't never had a damn
bro, he
quarterback.
put up 38. They put up 38 points last night. What do you want him to do? I mean, that game was not on him. The guy played phenomenal. He's been playing
I
great.
don't know.
I wish he would have
They
made
had
that
a
last
shot.
throw. If they had
Yeah.
a shot, but dude, when your defense gives up 45 points, bro,
They
what do
can't
you
keep
want?
calling the second coming of Holmes when Mahomes would have made that play.
I don't know if Mahomes would have made that play.
Nine
I don't
times
know
out of
that.
10.
Mahomes had a better defense than that. The Chiefs were never allowing 45 points.
No, but when you got to think when he had Tyreek and all them, they were putting up 45 points.
Bears put up 38. They could have put up 40 if they would have kicked the field goal. That would have made no sense. But I
Uh,
mean, Caleb had throws in
but
that
like I said,
game that were just
if
spectacular.
if y'all did learn something last night, y'all do got y'all's franchise quarterback.
Well,
He's
I've known that. I've known that since day one. Put some respect on Caleb. Tired of it. Everybody up in the barbershop talking about Caleb paints his fingernails like a damn girl. Man, shut the hell up. Tired of it.
y'all got to deal with it.
I don't care if he paints his fingernails pink and he freaking walks around in
Said
a
just win
tutu.
games, huh?
I don't give a
Just
shit
win
what he
games.
does. Yeah, exactly. I don't give a shit what he does, dude.
Can't
Would
have
I
a
paint my
damn leader of
fingernails?
the
No.
team
I
doing
mean,
that.
I don't give a shit what he does, dude. I honestly don't. I don't care. I'm a Bears fan. Let me tell you something. As a Bears fan, we have hoped and prayed for a quarterback and a
Y'all got a
team
good
that
team
was
right now.
valuable. So now we have it. So what am I supposed to do? Look at him for having painted fingernails? I don't give a shit. Carlos VP says Trojans. Yeah, he went. Yeah, I got a Trojans jersey right over here, dude. Caleb Williams Heisman 2022 special edition jersey. Alan says, I don't remember any hating on K9. Alan says, I don't care if the QB is gay. I don't care if he's gay. He's not gay though. It was just announced last week that
We don't
he's
know
dating
fucking.
some supermodel smoking hot girl though. Dude. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't. I'm not trying to get my show canceled. I don't give a shit what anybody is. I don't care. Oh God. All right.
God damn it, them
Dude, he's trying to get me canceled, bro. I'm not saying anything about any of that anymore. All I'm gonna say is I don't care what Caleb does in his free time. He's apparently dating some smoking hot model. I don't know if he's bisexual. I don't know what the hell he
bro.
does. But all I know is the guy can throw a football and he's really good at football. So back to Carey's comment. Let's go back. Back to my dog Carey's comment. He said he could see the 40-year anniversary of New England versus Chicago. Cipo, what do you think about that?
I got New England coming out of the AFC. So I'm guessing it's going to come down to me and you.
I could see New
It's
England
either going
making.
to be the Eagles or the Bears.
I don't think the Eagles can do it. Dude, these comments are off the chain, bro.
God.
I could see New England definitely making it out of the AFC. They seem like the most stable, if that's the word, team maybe.
Right.
Denver's up there. I mean, I think it's wide open in the AFC.
I don't know. Denver just lost to Jacksonville.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a regular season game. When playoff time comes around, anything could happen.
Yeah, but you don't
And
want to go in the playoffs on a losing streak.
I mean, no, but I mean, the year the Giants won it when they were the wild card and they beat the undefeated New England team, they lost to New England, I think, the last game of the year. And
Yeah,
the
that was
here
crazy.
I know.
Went crazy Super Bowl run.
Here's one thing I wanted to bring up though before we get into our game picks because we're kind of getting to the poor Caleb. Maybe he stayed an extra night in San Francisco.
For real.
Oh hell nah. I love it. That's so funny. That is funny. I give you that. Here's the crazy thing. So if San Francisco wins next week against Seattle, San Francisco's the number 1 seed. So obviously they get the bye. Only the number 1
Right.
seed gets the bye. They would be the home team for their divisional playoff game, the championship game. And here's the crazy thing. The Super Bowl is in San Francisco. So the 49ers could be playing a home game if
In
they
San
make the
Fran.
Super Bowl. Yes. Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy?
Well, it's already happened twice.
Yeah, Tampa, right? Tampa
Tampa
when they
and
won
the
the Super Bowl with
Rams.
Brady.
Then the year next year.
Yep. So that was obviously a bigger win for San Francisco, but honestly, I think the Bears could learn from that loss. Our receivers were banged up. Obviously, our defense didn't play too well, but I don't think that loss for the Bears is gonna unmotivate the team in any way. I honestly think it might even motivate them more because they seem they could hang. I think San Francisco is probably the best team in the NFC right now. I do. I know their defense
San
isn't the best.
Francisco.
I think San Francisco is the best team in the NFC right now. Yes. I would be more worried
I
about
think
them in
you're
the playoffs
crazy.
than anybody. I go San Francisco, I go probably LA Rams, I go probably Chicago, Seattle, Philly. I don't
Tampa.
know. I
Well,
mean,
it's either
Green
Tampa or
Bay
Carolina.
and then Tampa or Carolina. Dude, talk about Tampa. What the They
Yeah,
lost to Miami in Miami. I mean, dude.
to Quinn
Once
Ewers.
again, they destroyed my parlay. They
Quinn
can't beat Quinn
Ewers.
Ewers, bro.
Why are you betting on the Bucks?
Bro, what is Cipo smoking? I don't know what he's smoking. Cipo, me and you, before
Black
the
tuna.
season started, said Tampa has a chance to be a long shot Super Bowl team. They started off the season as like the hottest team in the NFL. They've lost 7 of their last 8. They've lost to the Saints. They've lost to Panthers. They've lost to the Dolphins, bro.
Hell,
This is
he
a
was
random comment.
hyped. He got a little Jeep.
Ooh,
Yeah, bro.
was it a remote control one that you can drive?
Yeah, I drive it.
Ooh, hell yeah.
He's loving it.
All right, let's
But
do our game
Christmas
picks.
was good, bro.
That's enough of a recap. I'm tired of it. Let's do our game picks. Alan says, bro, a Jeep.
Hell
All
yeah.
right. All right. Tonight we have the LA Rams traveling to Atlanta to play the Falcons. The Falcons are getting 7 points at home.
Falcons are getting shit. I think the Rams could cover.
I think the Rams could cover this easily. I got the Rams ranked as my number 2 team in the NFC right now behind San Francisco. I picked the Rams to win the Super Bowl before the season started. I had them as my number 1 team coming out of the NFC before the season started. So the Rams aren't much of a surprise to me. Alan says the Steelers. Yeah, the Steelers suck. They lost to Cleveland. Now the Ravens might make the playoffs.
Shit, the Steelers are in there still.
Yeah, they're in there still, but it's going to come down to a 1-game playoff. We're going to get into that. Rams, Atlanta. We're both going Rams.
I'm going Rams.
I think they can cover.
Hell yeah.
All right, Saturday at 4:30. This is probably the biggest game of the weekend of Week 18, if not the second biggest game. You have Carolina traveling to Tampa. Winner gets in the playoffs. Tampa's favored by 2.5. As I said before, Tampa's lost 7 of their last 8. If Tampa loses this game, I think you fire Todd Bowles.
They're out of there. I think
says we got 2
Panthers are
minutes
going to win.
do. You're going to go Panthers. You think they can win it?
I think the Panthers are going to win it.
Where's Brady shirt? I think Austin's at work. I tried to get him to come on, but he didn't. He didn't answer me. Listen, I have picked Tampa to cover.
That's what I'm saying. Why the fuck would you?
Dude, I've picked Tampa to cover and win their game the past 3 weeks. I have said they're going to get back on track. I've said they're going to get their head out of their asses. Baker Mayfield's going to show up. And the last 3-4 weeks, whatever the hell it's been, they have made me look like a complete dumbass. It's gotten to the point where I thought about quitting the podcast because I've had so much
bad beat.
I've had so much faith in the Tampa Bay Bucks, and they have whooped my ass, took my money, blown every parlay I've had. Baker, what the? I want to cuss. What the hell happened to Baker Mayfield, bro? He looks like shit. The whole team looks like shit. Todd Bowles, if they lose this game, you have to get rid of Todd Bowles.
Hell, they even had all their receivers.
I know the team. There's no excuses now. They were doing better when all the players were hurt. When all they had was a Mecca Buka. They
got Buka. They had Godwin, Evans.
Here's what's going to happen, though, is I am going to pick the Panthers, and the Bucks are finally going to show up and win a damn game. I know that's what's going to happen.
That ain't going to happen.
Oh, I got to go with Carolina. I can't do it anymore.
Don't worry. Just listen. It's all right.
I'm putting on the shade so I can hide. Nicole says, K9, if you quit the podcast, I'll be very upset with you. Ooh. Nicole, all right, I won't do it. Nicole, don't lie to him. You don't give a flip about this show. I will say, though, that this show has came a long way. Now, when I used to do the kennel, I started the kennel like, I don't know, 2.5, 3 years ago. My average viewers were like 6. 6 people. One of me being probably one of them. So maybe 5. Once we started Counterculture, I think we were averaging around like 30 views after every show. And I think from what I've checked in recent times, we're averaging about 70. So since the beginning of football season to now, we have grown a net of like 40 viewers. So that's pretty good. That's 40 people. Like if we're all in one room, 40 people is a lot of people in one room. My goal was always to get to 100. I want 100 weekly listeners. I think that'd be fire. Obviously, if it blows up any more than that, that'd be great.
What's the next
says
game?
Because of Cipo.
Damn, man.
Nicole says I do care, and I care about Cipo as well. Whoa! That's our new thing. Anytime somebody comments a whoa, we're doing it. So that's starting today. So we're both going Carolina. Carolina's going to make the playoffs. Carolina Reaper, Bryce Young.
Yep.
All right.
Hey,
next
NBC
game.
Gave y'all a nice first round pick.
Dude, the Saturday slate for NFL is fire. At 8 o'clock on Saturday, we have Seattle traveling to San Fran to play the 49ers. It's a pick 'em. Winner gets the number 1 seed, bro.
That is crazy.
VP says, shout out to my Raiders getting the number 1 pick. Yes. We didn't talk about the Tank Bowl, but the Raiders and the Giants played. They're going to probably end up with Mendoza. Shout out to the Raiders.
Or more.
Nicole. Oh, dude, Nicole's plugging us in again. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, click on the bell, and give K9 Cipo a thumbs up on this video. Thank you, Nicole.
Thanks, Nicole.
See, once again, me and Cipo are like dinosaurs, or Cipo and I are like dinosaurs when it comes to this stuff. We don't know about any of that type of stuff. So thank you. We need help. We need a social media manager. Nicole, are you interested? You could run our social media for us. Nicole, what is that? All right, Seattle at San Fran. Pick them. What do you think?
Give me a San Fran.
I'm going San Fran too. I think they're the best team in the NFC right now. I think they're the hottest team in the NFC right now, and they're
Mm.
probably my pick to make the Super Bowl in the NFC. So the Saturday slate is phenomenal. All right, Sunday, 1:00, Cleveland at Cincinnati. Cincinnati's favored by 7.5.
Cincinnati.
Alan, on certain operating systems, it doesn't read right. It's just basically a light sub message. I'm gonna go Cincinnati too. Cincinnati's been like my one good pick I've been making every week as part of my lock of the week.
Yeah.
They've covered 2-3 weeks in a row now. I really like Cincinnati too. Although Cleveland is playing better, I don't think Myles Garrett got his sack
Nah,
this week. So,
they played the whole game to prevent. That's why they lost.
so
They were trying to make sure Garrett didn't have that sack.
I really hope Myles Garrett breaks the sack record and he sacks Joe Burrow. So, but I'm still going Cincinnati. Next game, we got Dallas traveling to New York to play the Giants. The Giants are getting 5 at home. Giants look pretty good against the Raiders, but I feel like the Raiders were trying to lose that game like the Giants should
Oh
have
yeah.
been. I don't know why the Giants were even trying to win that game. Once again, they blow getting the first pick.
Well,
But
it's just the Raiders did a better job.
yeah, and here's the thing: if the Giants
Right.
lose this game and the Raiders lose, or no, the Raiders win
Yeah,
and
if
the
the Raiders
Giants lose, the
lose,
Giants
then
get the
they're
number 1 pick. Yeah, it'll
yeah,
switch back to the Giants.
right.
I got Dallas, so I got Dallas to cover the 5.
Yeah, they're gonna cover it.
Next game, we got the Titans traveling to Jacksonville to play the Jags. The Jags are favored by 11.5. Now, the Jags are probably one of the hottest teams
They are the
in
hot.
NFL. Well, in the AFC, I think they are. I think the 49ers
Them
are
and
in the
the
NFC.
Texans.
The Texans are really good too.
Yeah.
I think Jacksonville can honestly cover this, but last game of the year, give me the Titans plus 11.5. I think Jacksonville wins this game, but I think they win it by 10.
Mm. I'd go with you. Give me the points and then give me the Jags for the money line.
Okay. Next game, we got Green Bay at Minnesota. Minnesota's favored by 6.5. I would imagine Green Bay is going to play all their backups again. They
I'm about to say
don't
they're
have a reason to
limping.
play. So I'm going to go with the Vikings, and I'd take Green Bay in the points though, especially if Willis plays again.
I was about to say I'm taking Willis. I'm taking Willis. I think the
I'd
Packers
pick
can win.
I would take Vikings money line, but I'd take
Willis
Packers.
did great last week.
Willis has looked really good.
That
Don't get me
motherfucker,
wrong. I mean, he's had
way
some
better than
stupid,
what he was on the Titans.
he's had some stupid turnovers, but
Hey,
dude, here's one thing to think about though too. Before we move on, the Titans had Mike Vrabel, who they let go of. They had Malik Willis, who they let go of, and they had AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
Imagine if they had Vrabel, Willis, AJ Brown. I mean, they could have probably did something with that. So we're both going to take Packers in the points.
Yep.
All right, next game we got the Colts at Houston. Houston's favored by 10. Rumors are is that they're shutting down Phillip Rivers. They're gonna let Riley Leonard, I think, get the start, see what he's got.
Right.
So shout out Phillip Rivers. I mean, the dude played pretty good for coming back and being a fat old grandpa. So I give him that. He tried and he did pretty good. I think Houston can cover the 10.
I know they could cover the 10.
Houston's probably up there as the hottest team in the NFL. Their defense is probably the best in the league. I think Houston is a team that you really don't want to see in the playoffs.
No,
their pass rush is phenomenal.
I'm telling you, bro, they got a scary defense as well.
So we're both gonna go Houston.
I'm going Houston.
Next game we got Miami Dolphins at New England. New England's favored by 11. I'd take New England to cover.
Oh hell yeah! Drake May just threw 5 TDs, no picks.
Next game we got Detroit at Chicago. Chicago's favored by 2.5. Detroit has nothing to play for, but you know Detroit, you know Dan Campbell.
They're gonna
try
biting ankle.
Now Chicago, the seeding, I don't know how much this would affect their seeding. I know that They're locked in to win their division, so they wouldn't have to be a wild card. But maybe if they
Yeah,
lose this
y'all already
game and
won the
Philly
division.
wins, yeah. But the only thing is, I think maybe we could go from the 2 to the 3 seed. I didn't do much research on this like I should have before the
Yeah,
podcast, but I would imagine if Chicago's favored to win this game, that they have a purpose to win so they can be the number 2 seed.
yeah,
So,
Philly. Yep.
um, who you going with?
Yeah, with ain't it a division game, so it's a tough one. Give me I think Detroit's gonna go out with a bang.
Give me Chicago. I just think Detroit has lost it.
They're gonna go out fighting.
Next game we got the Chargers at Denver. The Chargers are getting 12 points. So that must mean that they're not playing their starters. Is what that's telling me.
Shit, give me
Chargers
the
must
point.
already have their spot locked in. So I'm taking Denver.
Yeah.
Denver to
Big
cover.
game. Yep.
Next game, Jets at Buffalo. Buffalo's favored by 7. I would imagine Buffalo has a spot locked in too, or their spread would be a lot bigger.
Yep.
I still think Buffalo can cover it, even if Josh Allen don't play. Trubisky. What do you think?
I believe the Bills could cover.
Next game, we got Kansas City at Las Vegas. Vegas is getting 5.5 at home.
Shit.
You know the Raiders are trying to lose. There's no if Pete Carroll
Yeah.
wins this game, he's
Oh, he's
officially
gonna.
going to lose his job for sure. So
Yeah, he's going out like Antonio Pierce.
yeah. So the smartest thing the Raiders can do is lose this game, draft Fernando Mendoza, and start over. And so I'm going with the Chiefs to cover.
I'm definitely going with the Chiefs to cover.
Next game we have Washington at Philly. Philly is favored by 7.5. Give me Philly. I would imagine Johnson's gonna be the quarterback again for Washington.
How many
Philly's been
points are
playing
they
better.
giving? How many points are they giving them?
Philly's favored by 7.5.
I believe we could cover that.
I think they can too. I think Philly wins by 10. All right, and then Sunday night, probably the game of the week. Baltimore had a 4% chance to make the playoffs. They ended
Here
up
they
beating
are.
they ended up beating Green Bay with a backup quarterback. All the Steelers had to do was beat Cleveland. They lost. So now it comes down to this final game. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. Winner wins the division. Winner makes the playoffs. Cipo, what do you think, bro?
Man, I don't know if I should go with the 40-year-old Rodgers.
From what I've seen, is that Lamar Jackson is going to play in this game. He's going to
Right.
come back.
With the messed up back.
Yes.
Man.
The Ravens are
I'm
favored by 3.5 in Pittsburgh.
gonna take the Steelers to win.
Wow, really?
I believe they will.
I think Baltimore wins this game by 3 points. So I would take the Steelers getting 3.5 at home.
Right.
I think Lamar is going to come out there and play his heart out. Almost kind of like what we talked about with Josh Allen with the kryptonite of Mahomes. I feel like maybe mentally for Lamar, if he knows that if he makes the playoffs, there's no Mahomes, the Bills will be a wild card. This is their shot. This is Lamar's.
This is their shot.
This is our boy Truz's shot to get a ring. Because I think next year it's going to be a lot harder in the AFC to make the
Oh yeah.
Super Bowl. So
Mahomes is gonna be back.
yeah, he'll be back. But I think the other thing too is that I think these AFC teams are going to be even better. Like the Patriots, I feel like that team could even be better next year than they are this year.
Patriots, the Jags.
The Jags, Houston, Denver, like a lot of these teams are still kind of like in the chemistry
Yeah.
building stage. Like they're still boyfriend and girlfriend. Like they're still building this relationship. They're not married yet. So there's a lot of chemistry to be made. Well, we made it past an hour. Cipo, any
That's
last
all the
words?
games? Nah.
Yeah, there's no Monday night game. That's it. I don't think
Just
there's a Monday
feels
night
good to
game.
be right. Feels good that you admit that your boy was right.
I did. I admitted I was wrong, dude. I know.
We'll see. We'll see the Bears in the playoff.
And we will. And dude, I thought the Bears were gonna get
Don't
last in their division. I did. They
for
surprised me,
real.
man. Good, better, best. Never let it rest.
All right, big dog.
Ow, ow, ow!
Oh.